What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Mutant and Gladiators. So let's get into this. We're going to be getting into stage 6 of the Mega Division. We're going to be getting into fights 1, 2, and 3. So we do got one at 7 speed, 3 speed, and 5 speed. So I'm just going to outspeed them, because if I actually just use like behemoths and stuff like that, they just get wrecked. So right now that's like the only option I have, so that's what we're going to go with. Probably for the rest of the Mega Division. I mean, I could probably try some other ones, but they just hit so hard that it's probably not worth it. And we're going to waste one more tag here, so it's going to be 20 gold. Not too much. I mean, we can get another 3k back at the end, so... And then on this stage, we do get 50 tokens, so that should help us out with a little bit of gold, not really that much, probably like 100, 200 depending on how lucky you actually get. And we're gonna waste one more just to do it. I probably could have maybe took him down. I would have had to have taken at least one of them down before both of them hit, because if they both hit, it would have been over. There's no way I would have been able to kill them, because I'm using speedsters and my damage isn't that high. If my evo was a lot higher, I would be using other mutants, but this is a good way to actually do it if your evo is not high enough, because you're just gonna use multiple tags and just hit as much as you possibly can. Just use the speed orb, which I believe was like 200, so yeah, I have those on as well, so that helps out. And then I just went with HP just in case I do get hit, and sometimes you will survive, sometimes you won't. I mean, it just depends on what mutant it is. And then we got some more high speed player or mutants. Let's see, 6, 5, I don't know. We'll see what happens here, because they're gonna attack right away. Yeah, there you go. We got 3 hits and then 1 attacks, and then probably like 2 more, maybe 3 more. And then another one would attack, and then the other one's at like 3 speed or something like that, so we don't have to worry about that. And our tag did destroy the one that's about to attack, so we're going to use another tag. Most of the time you're going to be using multiple tags. It's going to be at least 2 or maybe just 1, just depending on how you play it. I could use some slower mutants, but I would have to have them be at a higher speed than some of these guys. So if I knew I was going to be able to take down the other 2, and then this one was at like 3, I think it was 3 point something, 3.4 speed or whatever, I would have to have a mutant that's at least 4. So I could have probably used who's one at 4, like Shell Shock or something like that, although that probably wouldn't be a good choice. But yeah, with mutants you're just gonna either try this multiple times to figure out a good setup, but for now I'm just going to be using speedsters. It's a lot easier to do it with these than to try to figure out what mutants I have to pick for each 3 and decide on that. And we got to use some passes here, because like if I was actually doing it, we would probably have to try to take down the middle one first, and then we would have to outspeed the other 2, which are 3.8 is the next one that's going to attack. The other one was like 3.4 or something like that. And then we do have to have a tag that attacks multiple, or you can actually pick one that just attacks 1, take down the middle one right away, and then the other 2 are zoomorph, and then just have 2 mutants that are zoomorph attack those 2. But with those mutants, they are going to one-shot you, even if you're like Evo maybe 50. Maybe 50 would be able to survive at least 1 hit, but like they're gonna attack right after each other, so yeah, that's becomes a problem. But we're gonna try to take down the middle one, and I did get a brutal, which did help us out, and our tag is weak against it, so that kind of sucks. But it is taking down the other 2 on the side. I could probably just use one more tag and actually take down all 3, but I think I can save the 25 gold and take down the middle one, which looks like survived with 400. I thought that was gonna take it down. It did not. But there you go. We actually did take it down, and we end up having to use our tag again, just because you can see I have 4 attacks, he has 2. So even if I took down one of attacks, I still probably would have, no, I could have probably saved it, but I don't think those 4 attacks would have been able to take down one of them, maybe, because they were both around like 7,000-8,000, so that's a lot. You just don't know how much you're going to actually hit for. Sometimes you get some crits and stuff like that, but yeah, it's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one.